Hello guys, welcome to the channel or welcome to a pickup video. Um, the, the latest craze on YouTube is calling it a haul video. So I'm not going to subject to that. This is a pickup video of things that I picked up when on my road trip to Stevenage. And I did pick up a number of things. Which I'm really chuffed about. Some of the stuff I got for really good prices in HMV sort of sale. I've got a gift here from my lad for Father's Day, which I'm really happy with too. So I'll show you that. Yeah, because I just did the road trip. Me and the lad, we went around the town and we sort of picked up some movies in HMV, CX. He had a load of trade-ins to do because he'd lost his CX card and he's sort of like been building them all up. And so he finally got a new card and he traded in his stuff. And I had some trade-ins because when I've been sorting out my shelves, I've been organising them. I might show you them one day because I've been organising them. I sort of like got different sections. I've got a horror section. I then got my imprint companies, you know, Second Sight, Arrow and all that. And then I've got my 4Ks and stuff like that. So I've sort of spread it all out. And when I was going through it, I've obviously come through lots of sort of duplicates of things, like when I've sort of like got a new version of a film, like a 4K or an imprint version of a standard film. So I had a few trade-ins as well. So I got a few bits from CX and I just picked up a couple of bits that I wanted. But first of all, happy Father's Day to all the dads out there and all the single mums that have to be the dad too. Yeah, it's Father's Day this Sunday, and my lad brought me this on the PS5, Farming Simulator 22. Now, I do know there's a Farm Simulator 25, which I had, but I traded it in because I didn't like the gameplay very much. But I did have this one for a while, and I enjoyed this one more. I know it's an older game, but I preferred the gameplay on it. So he brought me this for my Father's Day from CX. I was happy with that. Really cool. So I will try and get back into the farm simulator. I'm sure this is the one because one of them it's got more of a building on it where you got to build sort of like areas of the farm. Well, I just wanted to do the farming stuff and like that. And I remember playing this one and sort of doing it. I'm sure it's this one. I hope it's not 25, but I'll find out when I play it. So yeah, he got me that, so I'm happy with that. Right, movies. So let's have a look first at what I got from CEX. Let me try and get all those bits together. Yeah, I picked up some movies there. I've got 4 movies from CEX. The first one I've not had, which is shocking really because it's been out a number of years now and it has come out to sort of great reviews, but I never sort of like got round to buying it. And it's a horror film starring Ewan McGregor and it's based on the Shining universe and it's called Doctor Sleep. So I picked that up. It was only £6 on Blu-ray. So I picked that up on Warner Brothers. I know it's got a 4K release and all this malarkey, but it's something I haven't seen. So I don't really feel the need to get the 4K on this. I do have a couple of 4Ks coming in the post that I ordered. One from CEX and one from a different site. I will unbox those when they arrive. Yeah, so I picked up Doctor Sleep. So I'm quite looking forward to seeing that. Next up was another edition for my 88 film slasher classic collection. As you know, they got that sort of sub collection in their releases. So I picked up one of the newer sort of releases because they had it in CX for £12. And I thought, well, that's better price for something again that I don't really want to be paying £18 or £20 for. And it's Mortuary. I can't remember if I've seen this or not. It does star a very young Bill Paxton, God rest his soul, as you can see. So yeah, they had that in there for £12, and looks like the original release, number 54. It comes with a slipcase, and it also comes with a very, very thin and flimsy sort of booklet, and the film itself. Reversible cover. Yeah, the reversible cover is the same as the cover that's already on it, but without the Slasher Classic Collection icon at the top of it. So yeah, managed to pick that up for £12. So that's all right, because it's about 17 quid, 17.99 to buy it new. So another addition for my slasher collection. As you know, a lot of these I will be reviewing on my channel. This will probably get a review. Next up is a French film that I love, and I've got it on DVD, but they had it on Blu-ray there for such a good price, and I've not seen it around for ages on Blu-ray. And it's a French house invasion film, and it was out before The Strangers, before The Purge and all that. We had a film called Them, which is a really cool film. Quite a fast-paced film, but it's really, really cool. And it was £4. And I just thought, really? You know, £4. I've been looking for this on Blu-ray for a while. It's got some extras on it as well, because I've only got the DVD of it. Because when it came out, I picked it up on DVD. I just think because Blu-rays were just coming in. So again, when stuff comes in, I don't rush out and buy it on the latest sort of like format, just because normally it's 3 or 4 times the price as it is anything else. But this was £4, so really, really cool. I'm glad to pick that up on Blu-ray. That's a film called Them. Really cool house invasion film. If you've never seen it and you like house invasion films, really recommend it. It's cool. The last one I picked up from CEX was a Western. It's one of my favourite Westerns, and it's a different sort of Western. It stars Richard Harris, and it's called A Man Called Horse. Now, this film is about a guy that gets captured by the Sioux Indian tribe, and they torture him and stuff like that, and he's got to survive all these sort of tortures that they're doing to him to become part of the tribe. Now, this is an early 70s film, I believe, or it could be a 60s film. And the first Italian cannibal film, The Man from Deep River, is based on this. But it's a cannibal version of this. That does remind me of, I don't know why, but it reminds me of Cannibal Holocaust cover. But yeah, the Italians did the cannibal film, you know, A Man from Deep River, or Red River Savages, Deep River Savages. That is this story, but done with cannibals instead of Indians. So yeah, and I love this film so much. I've seen it a couple of times. Both times I've seen it has been on TV. It is a 15 certification, but it is a different Western altogether than anything you've probably seen, because it's more based on like this tribe that's got this American soldier or cowboy, and sort of like he wants to become a part of the village. And I remember really enjoying it. Really cool film. So I picked that up. It was I think £6, something like that. A Man Called Horse, starring Richard Harris, who's an amazing actor. Really cool. So they were my pickups from CEX. So I picked up Them, A Man Called Horse, Mortuary, and Doctor Sleep. So I've done all right there, didn't I? So then HMV, We made a couple of visits there over the few days we were there, and I've managed to pick up 6 films from HMV over that period. The first one is it's quite a new release, I believe, for Arrow, and it stars William Shatner, and it's called Incubus, which I believe is like an old sort of black and white witchcraft sort of storyline, which I'm really looking forward to seeing. Fantastic slipcase. It's one of those slipcases that this is embossed so you can feel it. It's really, really cool. And it stars William Shatner. So I'm not going to open this yet, obviously, because it's sealed. I will when I get round to watching it. But yeah, I've picked that up, so I will be reviewing this on my channel. The next one I picked up, have I got it now? Because my lad thinks I might have got this already. I'm just checking. No, I don't. And I picked up Brahms, The Boy, too. Because I've got the first one. I love the first one. I picked this up for one reason, really. Ralph's in it. Ralph Ineson, my favourite actor. He stars in this, I believe. I believe he's in it. I could be wrong. Or is it my other actor, Sean Harris? I can't remember. Let's have a little look, see if it says who's in it on the back. Just trying to read it, guys. It's such stupid writing again. But I know one of them is in it. Yeah, and I'm sure Ralph's in it. I'm sure. I'm not quite sure. I'd have to look it up afterwards. But one of my favourite actors stars in this film. And because when I was looking at their resume on Wikipedia, I thought, oh, really? Brahms The Boy too? And I really think it's Ralph Ineson. I'm sure he's in this film. So I'm really glad to pick that up, which is really cool. It wasn't too badly priced. It was $8.99. I don't see this about very often, to be honest. So it was good to pick it up. And I do like the cover, and I loved the first one. The first one was real creepy. Not seen this one at all. So yeah, that's really cool. Brahms, The Boy too. Next up is one of my favourite thriller films of all time. Sort of crime thrillers. So it's not really a horror film as such, but I love the film. It's based in Russia, and it stars Lee Marvin and William Hurt, and it's Gorky Park. Based on them investigating in Gorky Park, they found like 3 or 4 bodies in the park, and they're going out investigating, and they unravel sort of like a Cold War sort of crime spy sort of thing going on. Yes, and this has just been released about a month or 2 ago now. It's not been out very long onto Blu-ray. It's $14.99, but they had it there for $9.99, so that's why I picked it up. I did have another film in my midst to buy, but when I saw this, I thought, I might put that back and get this, because I'm careful. I don't think, I'll get that, I'll get all that. No, I'm careful. I have in my mind a set, thinking, well, no, if I'm going to get that, I can't get that. It drives my son nuts, but that's how I do it. Just so I can sort of like not spend my entire wage on films, because given half the chance, I will. But yeah, been after this for a long time on Blu-ray. I really do like it. I'm surprised it's not picked up by like one of our sort of imprint companies. But no, it's not. I'm not sure what company it is. I think they're called Final Cut. Is the company that's picked that up. It's an MGM film. Yeah, really cool film. Really, it's a bit of a slow burn film, but it's a real good watch. I absolutely loved it. Runs for, it's going to be a long film, this one. 130 minutes. That's more than 2 hours. That's like 2 hours 10, something like that. So it's a long film, but it's really cool. Gorky Park. Looking forward to that. Then I bought 2 in the the 2 for 15 offer they still got on. Again, a fantastic film. Now my lad picked this up when he was up here, and we watched it, and I fell in love with the film straight away. And it's Spencer Tracy and Ingrid Bergman in the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. This is a 1940s or 50s version of the film. There is an earlier one in the 2 for 15 from the 1930s, but he picked this one up and I watched it and I fell in love with it. It was incredible. Real cool sort of film noir horror film. Really, really cool, amazing. Really well acted, amazing sets, really eerie looking and very cool. And it's a fantastic transfer on here as well by Warner's on their archive collection. So yeah, I picked up that one. And to go along that, we've got another classic that again, I've never really sort of picked it up, but well, when I was fishing through the 2 for 15, couldn't really find it much, and I thought, well, this one's actually been on my radar for a while. It's a Charlton Heston film called Soylent Green, which is in their premium collection. So again, it's normally $14.99, but it was in the 2 for 15. So yeah, and I thought, yeah, when I have looked for it, when I've gone in there before looking at 2 for 15s, I've always looked for this one and Vincent Price's House of Wax, and they're always not there, out of print. But when I went to I think Bradford, they had the House of Wax there, and when I went to Stevenage, they had Soylent Green. So I managed to pick them both up. So that's pretty cool. This is sort of like a post-apocalyptic sort of film, but it is that kind of thing. It's like a science fiction, apocalyptic kind of film. Cool film to watch. It'd be really cool. So I will maybe bring that to my channel as well. Bring up a classic. And last but not least, quite a few people have picked this up since it's been in the sale, because it's only $3.99, and I saw it years ago. It was one of my dad's favourite films, and it stars Henry Fonda, and it's 12 Angry Men. It was only $3.99, guys, and he loved this film, and it reminds me of him a lot. It's a courtroom drama with this crime, and the whole jury believe that the criminal is guilty, apart from Henry Fonda. So he spends the film trying to convince them otherwise, and in the end he convinces them all to change their mind, but then he starts to doubt his own decision after that. So it's quite an interesting film, very slow burn film, again based pretty much in like a conversation between the jury. So it's a really cool film though, and it's good to have it in the collection. It's a classic. 12 Angry Men was $3.99. So they were my pickups from HMV. I got 12 Angry Men, got Soylent Green, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde with Spencer Tracy and Ingrid Bergman, Gorky Park, an 80s thriller, Cold War thriller, Brahms, The Boy 2, and of course Incubus. So they were my pickups from Stevenage on my road trip. The lad picked up some bits, quite a number of films. He's picked up quite a few Arrow films. He's got some 4K films, and yeah, he had a great time. And I can't remember half the films he picked up, but yeah, he was happy. He picked up, I know he picked up Bone Tomahawk, the cannibal western movie. So I'm hoping he's going to enjoy that anyway. Anyway, guys, see you soon.